Hi.
What's your overall assessment? Bearing in mind you played an hour against 10 men, is it a game you should have won? Did you as a point gained? How did you
Yeah, well, first of all, I think it was a really proper London derby, really intense. You could sense from the beginning that every duel, every action has something on it. Two teams very willing to win, and not much football. It was a lot of restarts, a lot of free kicks, stops, a lot of yellow cards. So not a lot of fluidity. But after the sending off of Caicedo, obviously we wanted to settle the game. We didn't manage to do that. We had more yellow cards. We had 4 yellow cards. Obviously, those players were constantly targeted to try to even the game in terms of numbers. And at halftime, we said, okay, let's pause it now. Let's now get what we have to do, very clear what the intention and how we're going to dominate the game. In the first action, long ball gives a free kick, wide free kick, corner, consider set piece. So then the momentum shifts, and emotionally the team have to react to that. We managed to get some good spells without having too much momentum, score a great goal. And after that, yeah, we had 2 or 3 big chances, but we lacked certain detail, especially in the manner that we attacked to generate more, and especially as well to avoid certain transitions every time Robert had the ball in his hands.
Alex from the BBC.
Hi Mikel. Could that be important for your team going through the season, a type of game where your players learn, like Christian Mosquera, Ricardo Calafiori having to play in the back line without Gabriel and Saliba having to maybe lead?
Yeah, well, it's been a big week. Starting with the derby, how emotional and the necessity that we and the intention we have to win it. Then to play Bayern Munich 3 days later, we lost players in those games. And today, for example, we had to play a partnership that we never played before in a really difficult match. The captain is still not here. The 9 is still not here. Kai is still not here. We lost Leo in midweek as well. But the team had to react to that, and I think overall it's been a really positive week because the difficulty was immense. But I have this flavor that today we should have and we could have won the game, and we haven't, and that's a learning point from it.
Matt, take off.
Mikel, just on that, picking up that theme of the week, do you feel there were sort of some tired minds and bodies out there today?
Well, we played every 2.5 days. Today we had 1 less day than Chelsea to prepare that, and on top of that, we lost players. But is the schedule now? We're going to have to play Wednesday for sure, and every 3 days. So yeah, it drags you on. It was a lot at stake, and there were 2 very, very in-depth matches. But that's the beauty of it as well. Not many clubs had the opportunity this week to play the games that we have played, and I'm extremely proud of the team.
Say James, CBS.
Mikel, what does it say about your team? What they could go on to achieve, that they can come to a place like Stamford Bridge, probably play a little bit below their collective level and still feel disappointed not to have won?
Yeah, that's a good point, and but that's the feeling that we have, and that's the standards that we set to ourselves, and yeah, probably it's because the spirit and the hunger and how much they want it is so incredible that we will overcome everything, because already a lot of things happened, but that's it. What we have to do is prepare very well, and Wednesday try to be better than Brentford.
Tom, Football London in the middle there.
Hi.
It's been 3 years, 3 months, and 25 days since we've had 2 games where you haven't been able to pick Gabriel or Saliba for a Premier League match.
How many days?
3 years, 3 months, 25 days. You've not been able to pick them twice.
Yeah.
What impact does that have on the way your team plays, and how do you think Piero and Christian did?
Yeah, well, it's been a headache because obviously we have to have a lot of options and changes in the last few months for different reasons. That one is, as you said, and with those numbers that I didn't know, very unexpected, and it happened yesterday. But the beauty of it that you have players so willing to play, so willing to connect with each other, we will build our relationship even better. So today was a great learning match for all of us, and as well give you the assurance that whoever is there is going to perform.
Last couple, Martin.
There's been a view, I think, across football, looking at your squad, that you have the deepest, strongest squad in the league. Today, that depth was tested. Have you seen anything today to suggest that you haven't got the deepest, strongest squad? Because it looked that your performance intensity was there despite the loss of numbers.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it's been tested since the pre-season because we lost 6-7 players constantly out of the squad. But I have no doubts, as I said, with the quality that we have, and especially with the mentality that every player has.
And finally, Nick from Haters.
Hi, Mikel. Without Gabriel and William Saliba, you're obviously quite a different team. How long do you think you'll be without Saliba, and could you go for
I don't know. I think he's got another test tomorrow, Willie, to see the extent of that feeling, that sensation that he had, and we'll know more with Gabi still some weeks to go.
Okay, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay, guys.